Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And what's going on with Joseph James Jr. and the tribute to the actor. I remember reviewing this one before, and it's a damn good film, so fuck it, let's do it. That being Iron Eagle. Now, this come out in, let's say, 1986, 85, roughly about that there, and it's a good one. It's a good one. My only issue is a lot of people at the time that this was a Top Gun knockoff. They said it was a rip-off, it was a spin-off, it was a Top Gun rip-off. And I remember defending this film. I remember defending it. And you know what? All fair said and done. I'm going to defend it again. Because the only thing what is similar, and I remember doing this on a old videotapes, the only thing what was similar is you got dead airplanes, but it's about navigators. So, in all fairness, what if they expect them to fly? What? A fucking helicopter? It come out the same day, and people said this was a rip-off. No, 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 no. You want to see a rip-off? Wait 2 days later when they did Iron Eagle 2, which in my eyes is a piece of shit. And that to me is more of a Top Gun rip-off. The only thing what kept any of the I Needle films going, whether it's that, whether it's that, whether it's that, whether it's How Many They Made, was Joseph Jr. Joseph Lowe Jr. if I can pronounce his name right. Without him, them other sequels would be some shit you see on some cheap ready-made TV. Some cheap shit you probably see on Channel 5, or some shite you probably see on Sky. Believe in shit. Believe me on that. It would be. Without Joseph James Jr., without him, those films would be forgettable. Starting to forgettable anyway. They were made for TV. They were. The original, on the other hand, was not. You can see it had a budget. It was done by a well-known company, being a movie company, and it's a good one. So let's get on with the review. So you start off with this young lad. His father is a jet aeroplane fire, a navigator, to be open and honest. He tasses his aeroplane and he gets taxied by the enemy, right? Now, yeah, you could say it's to do with the Wilsons and all that and blah, 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 but let's forget, this was the 80s film, the Wilsons, the Americans, and all this, and it's to do with Iraq. People say, we don't have that anymore. It's a different era, different time. So he gets taxied, and the lad he buys airplanes, whether it's taxi airplanes to so on. And he wants to get his dad out of this prison camp, but the army ain't going to fuck off because it's off the border, blah blah blah, ain't going to do it. This is where you now get Joseph James Jr. He's a retired sergeant. Ask me wondering, is he playing the same character? That's the word, right? The same character in Oscar and the Gentleman. I always like to look at it is he playing the same character from Oscar and the Gentleman? That's how I like to look at it. So he meets up with his lad, he offers to help him and he offers to train him. So undercover, says his dad. And there's a good bit in it. He's in this room, it's a testing room, and they're playing the song Queen. Remember the song Queen, One Fishing? Dimmy a pen, Dimmy, I'm ready. We're ready, one man fishing. Well, he plays that. You remember the tacit ending where it says, Dimmy, 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 fried chicken. It plays that, and he's on this virtual reality airplane, which always had me interested because this film come out in what 1986, and I never even knew they had virtuality in that there, but obviously they did. He's on this virtuality airplane, and by accident he gets blown up and tasked. Don't get it's virtuality, and then he gets bollocks and said, if that's for real, you would have really been killed. It wouldn't just be game over. You would be brown bread. And he's been saying, like I said, there's a bit where he shows photos, James Jr. saying, yeah, they said they was ready too. You want to see these photos? They're now all dead. And they were longer than you, and they were a lot better than you. So don't give me this shit, you're ready. But he sees something in the lad. He sees he wants to save his father. He knows he's damn good at what he does. And it makes it an adventure film. It makes this film not just your typical Top Gun wannabe film. It makes it more of an adventure feel. That is why That is why I fucking, when I do Iron Needle, it's going to be a rant. It's going to be a rant because that lad does everything. Gets chained up by James Jr. There's like a buddy and father relationship there. They'll die, see something in him and everything. He becomes a navigator just for number two for fuck all. He done it for nothing. Just to get blown up at the beginning. And then after that, it's just a top done fucking rip off. This, on the other hand, it's not. It's not a top done rip off. This is a damn good film. It's a damn good adventure film. So he gets chained up. He fights. I love the action in it. He saves his father. His father gets shot in the leg, but he's too determined. He gets his dad on the airplane, the airplane. You got a date song again by Queen. Give me a one, give me a big. I'm ready. Good one man fishing. I love the song in it. He's shooting dead airplanes and all getting blown the fuck up, and I love it. I love it. And he saves the day, he gets an award, and he gets to be a navigator. And that's how this film sort of ended, because I Needle 2 makes that for fucking nothing. It makes everything what he fought for, everything he got tamed by James Jr., it made him do it for fuck all. Made him do it for fuck all. Because he gets killed at the beginning, and that's what fucking pisses me off. That's why that one would have to be a rant. That is a top ton rip off. Not that one, which should have just been a standalone film. That is a top done rip off. Without James Jr. in it, he is the only highlight. He is the only best thing about that. You get rid of James Jr., get rid of him, have any unknown actor, that would just be a ready made TV fucking film. Granted, there's a budget in it, unlike fucking that one and that one, which is so cheap. It's unbelievable. I can't remember right or wrong. One of them didn't have the airplanes because they couldn't afford to get the airplanes because the film was so cheap budget. It's unbelievable. That the film's called Iron fucking Needle. Must be called Iron Shit. The original one, no faults of it. I think the original one is a classic. It's not a top ton rip off. Yeah, they both come out the same day. There they both got their airplanes. You watch Top Gun, total different film. Top Gun is Tom Cruise learning to be a navigator. And at the end, he is a navigator. This, it's a young lad, wanting to save his dad. He gets chained up like a navigator, but it's more or less he wanting to save his dad. It's more of an adventure film, if anything else. But with a different feel. The only similar is they both got their airplanes. Whippity-doo-dah. They both got date scenes. I love the sorts. Real dead airplanes, not shitty CGI. Nowadays, you can't afford to put a real dead airplane in a film. It's got to be CGI because it saves money, saves a bit of this. This, on the other hand, I love it. It's an offensive film. I like Lord James Jr. He's the only highlight in that. Forget that because it makes everything that lad fought for was fuck all just for him to get killed at the beginning, so that would be a rant. Forget that, it's fucking boring, it's predictable. This on the other hand, there's some predictable enough in it, but it's not thrown in your fucking face. The original I Needle, you don't get war, predictable stuff. There's a bit of predictable stuff with the war and all that, but the rest of it isn't. It's a young lad wanting to save his dad. He was a soldier, a navigator. He's been captured by the enemy. Slow James Jr. is a retired sergeant, retains him, saves his dad. The rest of it, that's what it is. The rest of Iron Needles, predictable shit. Don't give a shit about predictable shit. This, on the other hand, it isn't. This, to me, is a father and son bonding. It's a young lad wanting to save his dad. It's definitely an 80s classic. So fuck it. A 15-star rating for me. Damn good film. Love the film. Why not? But into them. Be smart. Be safe. As just more Lord James Jr.'s a tribute to a damn good actor. Into them. See you later.